friends, and how are you today? Hello, friends, it's good to see you today. With sun shining faces, with sun shining faces, with sun shining faces, we'll have fun today. Hello, boys and girls. Are we going to have fun today? Yes, we're going to have fun today. We're going to do Father's Day stuff today. Because this Sunday is Father's Day. And you love your dads like you love your mums, right? So we're going to have a story and do a craft and then sing the song. Okay? So the story we're going to have today is a Father's Day thank you. Look who's out with me today. Little friend Daisy. She wanted to sit up there today. She wanted to sit up there. Okay, so we'll have a nice little story first. Beautiful day today. Oh, I went with a class to the beach today, and it was so beautiful. Went paddling in the water, wading in the water. I don't think you know the word paddling. Wading in the water. It was fun. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Okay, so we're going to have a story now.
Father's Day Thank You by Janet Nolan. Illustrated by Kathy Ember. When you hear this sound, it's time to turn the page. Harvey did not know what to draw. He dangled his crayon above a blank sheet of paper. Just then, his sister tiptoed down the hallway. "What are you doing?" asked Harvey. "Tomorrow's Father's Day, and I got Dad his favorite present," said Lori Ann. "How do you know it's his favorite?" asked Harvey. "Follow me," whispered Lori Ann. They could hear Dad in the kitchen. He always cooked breakfast with the radio on. He'd crack eggs and hum a tune. He'd flip pancakes and crank up the volume. And when the bacon was crispy, his big, booming voice would fill the house with song. By the time breakfast was ready, it was either cover your ears or go sit down and eat. Lori Ann pulled Harvey into their parents' closet. "See? Dad's favorite present," she said. "Every year I give Dad a tie. And every year he says, 'A tie? How wonderful. I can always use another tie.' Then he gives me a hug and says, 'Thank you.' And I say, 'You're welcome.'" After breakfast, Harvey played tag with the dog until he tripped over a skateboard and cut his knee. Dad scooped him up and carried him inside. "Might need to operate," muttered Dad as he handed Harvey a popsicle. Then, as he cleaned up the cut, Dad told such silly stories that Harvey forgot to cry. Harvey thought Dad might like a popsicle for Father's Day, but figured if he wrapped one up, it would probably melt. After lunch, Harvey wanted to ride his bicycle, but his tire was flat. His older brother, Martin, took him down to the basement to look for the pump. "What are you getting Dad for Father's Day?" asked Harvey. "The present Dad loves best," answered Martin. "Are you giving him a tie?" "Why would I give Dad a tie?" "Follow me, and I'll show you what Dad likes best," said Martin. Harvey followed his brother to the storage room. "See the nails?" said Martin. "Dad loves nails. Every year, I give him a box of nails. And every year he says, 'A box of nails? How special. I can always use another box of nails.' Then he gives me a hug and says, thank you, and I say, you're welcome. Harvey could not fix his tire alone. Luckily, Dad woke up from his Saturday afternoon snooze when Harvey hollered, "Dad!" "Did somebody call for bicycle repair?" answered Dad. Harvey held the handlebars while Dad filled the tire with air. When Harvey pedaled away, Dad stayed and watched to make sure the tire was safe. That evening, Harvey thought about Father's Day again when he stepped out of the tub and Dad wrapped him up in a big, warm towel. Harvey went looking for his oldest sister, Nadine. She was in the family room dancing to music Harvey could not hear. "Nadine!" yelled Harvey. Nadine pulled off her headphones. "What are you giving Dad for Father's Day?" "The present he looks forward to all year," Nadine replied. "Are you giving him a box of nails?" asked Harvey. "Why would I give him a box of nails?" said Nadine. "Open the cabinet and I'll show you what Dad likes best." Harvey opened the family room cabinet. "See?" said Nadine. "Dad looks forward to getting golf balls. Every year I give Dad a box of golf balls, and every year he says, 'Golf balls, how thoughtful. I can always use more golf balls.' Then he gives me a hug and says, 'Thank you.' And I reply, 'You're welcome.'" Harvey trudged up the stairs to bed. All the wonderful, special, thoughtful gifts were taken. What was left to make Dad say thank you? "Who's interested in a bedtime story?" asked Dad. Me, cried Harvey, diving into bed. When the story was over, Dad smiled and said, "I love you." He kissed Harvey goodnight. Harvey sat in the dark. He was not thinking about Father's Day. He was thinking about his dad. Harvey crept out of bed, picked up a crayon, and started to draw. On Father's Day, Lori Ann handed Dad a gift-wrapped box. "What could this be?" asked Dad, opening his present. "A tie. How wonderful. I can always use another tie." Then he gave Lori Ann a hug and said, "Thank you." "You're welcome," she said. Martin gave Dad a box wrapped in newspaper. Dad shook the box and whispered, "I wonder what's in here." He opened it. "A box of nails. How special. I can always use another box of nails." Then he gave Martin a hug and said, "Thank you." "You're welcome," said Martin. Nadine gave Dad a bag tied up with a bow. "What could be in here?" asked Dad as he untied the bow. "Golf balls. How thoughtful. I can always use more golf balls." Then he gave Nadine a hug and said, "Thank you." "You're welcome," she replied. Everybody looked at Harvey. He pulled a piece of paper from behind his back. Harvey held out his picture and said, "Thank you for being my dad." Dad gave Harvey a hug, and then he said, You're welcome.
There, wasn't that a lovely story? So what are you going to give your dad for Father's Day? I've got some ideas. You could give him a box of nails, like was in the story. You can give him golf balls. You could just draw him a picture. Well, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do with it. So, just like in Mother's Day, I got a rock, right? And what you can do, you can paint it. Get some paint and a brush. You can paint it, whatever, like I've done on the front. I already did it. And then your mum can write, or you can write if you can write, and it says, "My dad rocks." It's a rock, and my dad rocks. And he can use it as a paperweight to hold down paper. He can put it in the garden. He can put it in his bedroom. He can put it wherever he wants. So there's that idea. Now another idea is, I got some sticks, popsicle sticks, and stick them together to make, do you know what shape that is? Yeah, that's a square. And also what I did, I stuck on some rocks and some shells, or you can color it, you can paint it. There's lots of ways you can do it. And then if your mum has a picture of you, now I'm going to show you this picture. This is Emma when she was probably about 10, and she went swimming with the dolphins in Mexico. So that's Emma with the dolphin. So what mum can do, she can get a nice picture of you and stick it on the back of the frame so it looks like that, right? And then of course you got the golf balls, you've got the nails, or what you could do, you could get a plain piece of card or paper, paint it, draw on it, and then you could put your own picture in the picture frame for Daddy. And you could write on the bottom here, "I love you, Daddy," or whatever. So there's a few ideas of things that you can make with your mum for your daddy for Father's Day. Okay? All right. So that was a long story today, and I can only video not too long because my phone that Emma is videotaping me, it will go off. So I think that story was very long today. So those are the ideas. So let's sing Happy Father's Day to Daddy, okay? Remember we sang this before? Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day, dear Daddy. I love you too. And give your dad a big, big hug. So I hope you'll have fun with your dad on Sunday. Maybe you can take him something to bed before he gets up. Give him a very special day, so that it'll be a day that he'll never, never forget. Okay, so have a good day. So can we sing, "It's time to say goodbye now, goodbye now, goodbye now. It's time to say goodbye now to all of my friends. It's time to say goodbye now, goodbye now, goodbye now. It's time to say goodbye now to all of my friends." Bye-bye. Have a great day with your dads on Sunday. Bye-bye.